Yeah. All right. I believe the designer might be tuning in at some point. I don't know. If they were retweeting. That would be fun. All right, and we're live.
I mean, it's cool when we find out what we're doing wrong in real time.
Yeah,
Hello.
it's very helpful.
Hello, Internet.
All right. So that's up. That's up. That's up. We're good. And action. Okay. Hello and welcome to tonight's stream. This week's stream. We do multiple a week. So tonight's stream. Tonight we are playing. Oh, do you want to give them their new antlers? Their chewies?
Oh, not like wearable antlers?
No, that would be cute though too.
Yeah. Peachy the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
We're playing the Manhattan Project Energy Empire, which is a very interesting. I kind of look. Ichi's like, I get the chewy. You're talking to a camera. You're playing a board game. I get a chewy. Ichi is ready. Audio and video is good. Awesome. Thank you, kid. Steve is feeling much better. We are both human again. I think all three of us.
Yeah, I still have a bit of a tickle in my throat, but...
Well, we do too.
Yeah. Better is relative.
Yeah. Anyway, we're playing Energy Empire tonight, which is in the Manhattan Project world. The Manhattan Project is a board game about building, essentially, nuclear devices in World War II. This is like the same universe, but it's not the same at all. It uses the same art. It's basically like a few years in the future from when that game ends. And basically, we each represent a different nation, and we are building the energy capabilities of our nation using either oil, coal, nuclear power, which we just discovered, green energy, or hydroelectric, or hydrogeothermal. Steve, that's a beautiful tower.
Is the dog trying to tell me something?
The dog is trying to tell you something. So it's kind of interesting. This game is, from a thematic standpoint, it's extremely similar to Power Grid, but it's more about, if you just imagine, if you've played Power Grid and you're familiar with Power Grid, it's basically all about the, developing and building the power plants part of Power Grid. So, in Power Grid, you can auction to bid these power plants, and this game is about discovering and doing the research and science to discover or kind of manufacture those power plants. So, one of these days, I'll probably want to do an Energy Empire Power Grid combo, but anyway.
Where are the antlers?
They're on the dog shelf. Dog shelf. Over here. Look at where I'm pointing. I already took the tags off. Just give each of them one. I don't know which one's better. I figure Xena will be the only one that actually eats them.
Are they actual antlers?
Mm-hmm.
Take it.
Interesting.
They're, Ichi's like, what the...
Ichi is not amused.
Ichi is not. She is not a big fan of these. She keeps smelling it and then just looking back up at Steve like what's this? No. Yeah. Oh, man. Awesome. I'm glad you could watch us for a bit, Eden. But, yeah, so the dogs, they go through a game stream, which is a lot of Chewy, so I'm trying something new with these antlers, and they're kiln dried, so they're super sturdy, and so we'll see. But I had to buy each of them one, even though Ichi's probably the only one that's gonna, or Xena's probably the only one that's gonna eat it, but I do say nuclear wrong, and I don't care. Nuclear. I say nuclear, basically.
Nuclear?
Yeah, I say nuclear.
Nuclear?
Nuclear. Everclear, nuclear.
Okay.
Nuclear.
Alright, so let's get to this. So this is a worker placement game at its heart, and, whoa. And, what's going to happen is we're developing and researching different technologies. There's one more LaCroix for you.
Yay! You read my mind.
So we are developing different technologies, but it comes at a cost. So, as we develop various technologies or take various actions, we're actually going to be polluting our own environments. So each of us has our own little board, and it has our own little environment world. And there's an air, forest, and oceans spot of each of the environments. And we're going to get pollution tiles, and we're going to be polluting our environment.
What?
Yeah. At the end of the game, we will get points for each square in our environment that is not polluted. And there's a bonus if you have a column. There's 3 columns on our boards that if we don't have any pollution in those columns, we'll get a bonus. So, yeah. During the game, we're going to be doing various actions out on the main board. The action spots where you can take actions are denoted by these gray, they call them plates? What did they call them? I think they call them slabs in the rules. They called them something. It was really weird to my brain. But basically these gray squares that have like a worker icon, each of these is where you can go. There's 13 on the main board. And then as we acquire more structures, which are these cards at the top, you'll be able to place workers and or your own energy on these structures that you have in your area to do things as well. So, there's a lot going on. First off, we all will represent some nations somewhere in the world. So each of us has been dealt 2 nation cards. And we're going to pick which one we're going to be, put it face up, and then the other one, this is kind of cool, will go face down next to us, and it has the like player aid on the back, which I think is super cool. So I'm going to talk about each of these so that Steve can make a wise decision about which country he wants to be. But John's played before, so
Yeah.
He's already gonna beat us at this. But we have not played Manhattan Project. I know that
Neither have I.
Yeah, I haven't. I wanted to. I had the chance to, and it just didn't work out timing wise at a con. But it's on my list to play. So, yeah. Okay. I was like, what went in this bucket? The steel. The steel that Steve built into a tower. So, we're just gonna take turns continually until the game ends. It's not like an action selection kind of thing. It's just literally, we each need to get 2 achievements.
Oh yeah, thanks.
To pick from as well. But we're just gonna take turns. On your turn, you can do either work or you can do gathering. So if you do work, that means that you're going to put a worker out. So you're going to take one of your workers, you're going to put them, or you're going to put actually as many workers as you want, really. One worker, sorry. You can do 1 worker during the work phase out on the main board, and then after that, you can put as many workers as you want on your structures as long as they have places to go. So...
And as long as they match the... Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So... When you pick a spot, there are 3 zones to the main board. There is the government board, which is way over there, which is the green one. Then there is the industry board, which is the brown here in the center. And then there is the commerce board right here, which is the yellowish one. When you place a worker, everybody starts with 3 workers. They're cute little construction-y power plant worker type of dudes. They're just little cardboard shits.
Oh, and ladies.
And ladies. But when you pick a spot that you're going to go work at, you're going to put your worker down on the spot, and then you're going to do whatever that spot says. If there's a cost, it's on the left side of a red arrow. You cannot take a spot that you cannot pay for the cost for. Are you paying attention?
Sorry, I'm totally paying attention.
Okay. Yeah, everybody starts with 1 plastic too, right?
It depends on the...
Oh, right. However, placing workers gets more costly because when you place a worker, you have to place a higher stack than what is the current highest stack on the worker spot. So, for example, if I go to finance and I play 1 worker, I can activate this because there's nothing else here, so I put 1. Then if John wants to go there, he has to put an energy token down, and then he has to put a worker on top, so his stack is now higher. Then later, if Steve or myself or even John wanted to go back to this spot this round, whoever decided to would have to put 2 energy tokens and then a worker on top. You can never put workers underneath other workers. You can only build your stack higher with energy tokens, and you must always have a worker on top of your stack. So that's kind of how it's constrained for worker placement. Once you pick an area to go, so let's say I did finance, so I did commerce, I'm in this binder. So then I can use any structures or buildings that I own over in my area that match this color, that are of the commerce type. And then these cards have different costs on them. If the cost on the bottom is 2 different planks, there's like a little space in between, that means that these are 2 separate actions that can be taken at 2 different times. So basically I could use it once and then another turn use it again. If it has the energy and worker symbol, that means it's or, so you just need one of them. It can be either energy or a worker. If it has just the energy symbol, then it has to be just energy, and if it has just the worker symbol, it has to be just a worker. If the plate slab thing is connected, it's contiguous, that means you need 2. So this is, you need 2 of something, so you could have 1 energy, 1 worker, 2 workers, or 2 energy to activate that. You can activate as many of your own structure card thingies that you want, as long as they're of the type that matches where you went that turn on the main board. Then, once you're done with that, that's your turn. You go on, next player's turn. The other thing that you can do on your turn, let's say you're out of workers, you can gather. So instead of working, you can gather. So you get all of your workers back from the main board and from your structures, and then you discard all of your energy. Like literally all of it, even the stuff you didn't use. So you discard all of your energy. However, before you do that, if you have 2 or more workers or energy over in your play area to use, you can do an achievement if you want. So these are actually start face up. So you can claim an achievement if you have at least 2 basically energy or workers left, and the achievements are in-game scoring. We start the game with a secret achievement, which we get to pick from the 2, which we'll do when we pick our nations.
Oh, then I should. We have to pick.
You can do it if you want. That's fine.
Oh, I didn't look at both of them.
Oh.
That's important.
Okay. So if you're gathering, you can just take the achievement if you have the workers. Otherwise, you still take all of your workers and all of your energy, discard all of your energy back to your like personal energy discard, and then just take your workers back, put them on the worker spot. Then you can sell oil for dice, essentially. So there's these brown dice, which represent petrol. You can trade in these really nice, really sturdy, kind of weighty plastic oil barrels for this die. So it's 1 barrel per die. And these dies are temporary. But throughout the game, you're also going to be acquiring die that are not temporary, that you just own. And these kind of represent like power plants that you have, and you get them by going to this spot in the industry track. But you'll permanently have these. You can have maximum 5 permanent die in the game. The brown dice don't count towards that limit. So you can purchase as much oil dice as you want.
Woo! Drill, baby, drill.
There's also, you can only ever have 1 thermal die, period. Max. So, after you decide or not decide to purchase more brown dice, you take all the dice that you have, you roll them to figure out how much energy you're going to get. So, to see how much energy you're going to get, let's just say I'm doing this. I roll everything. All the lightning bolts are how much energy you get. So in this case, I would get 6 energy, which is pretty sweet. Then there are numbers on each die, and you look at the numbers. Whichever die has the highest number determines whether or not you cause pollution. So the green and the blue dice do not have pollution because they are environmentally friendly energy power plants. So if the blue die is the one that has the highest, you don't cause pollution. Same with the green. However, let's say that I had rolled this. So my black die is my highest. This one has a pollution symbol, so I'm going to be causing myself 1 pollution. Whenever you cause pollution, you take the topmost pollution tile from way over there on the left, and then you add it to your environment board anywhere you want. Sometimes certain cards or actions will tell you to put pollution in a specific part of your environment, in which case you just put it where it says. And then sometimes you also have to cause nuclear pollution, which happens if you have nuclear power plants, and nuclear pollution is much harder to get rid of. So...
Makes sense.
And whenever you generate, you always have to discard one of those.
Oh, yes.
Because that's the game timer.
Yeah, so if you do really well and not cause pollution to your environment with the blue die as your max, you still discard 1 token from over there, because the game ends when all of those tokens are gone, and there's 25 out. When 1 stack is depleted, we draw a card from the decks way over there that match the symbol for the thing. So in the beginning, we're going to have kind of okayish bad things happening, and then the red cards are pretty bad if you have certain...
They're actually good.
Types? The green ones are good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I only read like 2 of them, because I was I don't want to spoil.
There's a couple that are bad, but...
What are the pink cubes?
Plastic. They're right here. They're plastic. So yeah, there are various resources that you need to do various things. Like to build power plants, you're gonna have to use steel and plastics or oil. Actually, no oil. Or science, which is awesome. Science is helpful because science will enable you to do various things, and science will let you clean up your environment. There is a cleanup spot over there where you must discard 1 science token, and then you get to clean up 2 spots in your environment. If you are cleaning up nuclear waste, it takes 2 cleanup actions. So the first action, you have the nuclear symbol, you flip it to the pollution side, and then the next action, you get to get rid of it.
So this could clean up 1 nuclear.
Yeah, essentially. Yep. So, that's, I think, most of it. After you've gathered what energy you can, you discard any brown dice, because these are always temporary, and then your permanent factories come back. If at any time you want to swap out power plants, you can always discard a die. So, let's say I go nuclear hard and fast in the beginning, and then I realize that's stupid and I want to go solar. I can slowly phase out my nuclear by like discarding them as I buy new solar if I want.
Dice are also points at the end of the game. So 2 points per die.
Yes. So at the end of the game, in addition to your environment, you'll get points for any structures that you have built. You'll also get points for dice that you have. And then...
Achievements, which are max 5?
Yeah, each achievement, has a max 5. So even if I do really well, I'm going to get like 20 points from 1 achievement tile. Doesn't matter. I get max 5 points for it.
And you can only have 5 achievements, too.
Yep. So...
Oh, I see, max 5.
Yep. One thing also to be noted is whenever you acquire a structure, it will cause pollution, usually. And those are the ones that cause specific pollutions.
Like nuclear in the clouds or pollution in the forest.
Also, there's an oil drilling thing. You can build oil rigs in your environment, but you can only put them on the spots that have the little oil drop. But when you place them, you get 3 barrels of oil immediately. And then they're kind of like done. They've produced. So you can get rid of your oil rigs using the cleanup. It's important to note, whenever you have any tile of any type on your environment, it counts as pollution. So even oil drilling and oil rigs count as pollution. So, yeah. Okay.
I mean, there are a certain type of beautification, depending on your aesthetic preferences.
Alright, you two seem to have picked your countries.
I'm West Germany.
Oh, yes, I forgot
Iraq.
one. You also get points for the UN track. So there is a UN track way down here. So in addition to being able to take actions at buildings that you own, which are of the same type as where your main worker went. You can also activate your nation card, which is the cards that they've picked and I need to pick. When you activate your nation card, you pay the cost denoted to move up one slot on the UN track. We can each be on, multiple players can be on each slot in the UN track. However, the final spot on the UN track, there can only be one. Sorry. There can only be one. Also, at the end of the game, whoever is the furthest on the UN track will get a bonus 3 points. And if there's a tie, both players just get 3 points. This game is pretty generous in ties, where if there's a tie for anything, it's like everybody gets it.
Yep.
So, okay. I think that's everything. So now I need to pick things. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh.
You were committed to that pyramid.
He is. I'm gonna be France.
All right.
Because somebody in the chat, I think it was Kabuki Kid, that was like, be France. So I'm gonna be France. Gonna be France.
Roughly what year does this start in?
Right after World War II, so 1946, 47-ish. Not sure how close to after World War II, but there's a West Germany and an East Germany. Mm-hmm. So, in the rules it says, in the decades following World War II, unprecedented economic growth and technology progress swept across the globe. So, yeah. We are causing those sweeps across the globe. I don't really know which one I want. I guess I'll take this one. And it's secret, so no one knows.
Your face is secret.
Nobody knows.
The trouble I've seen. There's also a really handy chart on the player boards that show what the dice breakdown is for each dice, which is kind of nice. Mm-hmm. And then your player board has areas where you can like put things. I start with a nuclear power plant.
Wow.
Science. And 2 money.
Fancy. I start with a coal plant, an oil barrel, and 2 steel.
I start with 4 oil barrels.
Iraq is, yeah.
Is this where energy goes? Over here?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, and then the person who goes first is the person who used the least amount of fuel to get to where the game is being played. And I haven't left the house all day.
You go first.
So I go first.
Yeah.
A Prius took me here, so that did burn gasoline.
A Prius or a bus. Either way,
yeah.
Unless you had walked or ridden your bike.
The least amount of energy there?
No, it's fuel.
Oh, fuel.
Oh, I went further
fuel
than
can be
you
a broad
did.
term, though. Eating
That's true.
food, it's fuel.
Yeah, calories.
Calories.
Either way, I didn't leave the house.
Yeah,
you win.
The furthest I have been is I walked the compost to the compost bin. I didn't even walk the compost to the curb, even though today was trash pickup.
Some dead dinosaurs were aerated to get me here.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Cool.
Don't know what I want to do.
I would recommend placing a worker.
It's debatable.
Alright. I'm going... Oh, so I didn't explain all the action spots for Steve. So the icons, so that a science one is you get a science token, which is the atom symbol. That one is you get to peek at one of the global impact cards.
I think it's just the next one, or is it any one?
It said any in the call out, which would make sense. So you could go there and kind of peek ahead.
So what we might want to do then is lay them out by.
Yeah, one face down global impact card.
Is there a limit to resources, or can I just keep stockpiling oil?
There is no limit. The dice are limited, but none of the like tokens are limited in the game.
There. So now we know which ones are going to be which.
Perfect. So that was that symbol. Then there's the money symbol, which is really obvious. The worker symbol, education is you spend 3 money and you can you get a worker, but you also gain a pollution. Then cleanup is you spend a science and you get 2 cleanups. Mine, you get a steel. Oil drilling, you can either do sea oil or land oil. Mining, either one, and you get 3 barrels. Chemistry is you spend 1 oil to get 2 plastic and a science and a pollution. Finance, you can either get 2 money and that's it. Or you can get 3 money and everybody else gets 1. Or you get 4 money and everybody else gets 2. It's your decision. Then this one is you can buy or sell oil at the current market price, which is determined by the newspaper. So to start, each barrel of oil is worth 1 coin, and you buy 3 barrels when you buy. So when you go here to start, it's going to cost 3 coins. But you could sell oil for 3 coins as well.
I think it's...
Oh no, it's 1 coin for 3. Yeah. So if you did stockpile oil and you held onto it later in the game, you could sell it for mass profits. And then the trade is you can do anything you want as much as you want, which is $2, or a steel or a plastic, or a science. So science basically costs $2, and steel costs $2, and plastic costs.
And the prices to buy stuff from the market is the money or the resource cost.
Yep. And when something is acquired, everything shuffles. So you can also kind of just like wait. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the. You also can place a worker with as much energy as you want underneath it when you place a worker.
Just a block.
Just to block people.
Wow.
Or to make people have to spend more.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the government market.
What would you like?
And I would like the first card at the end.
The nuclear agency?
Correct, which
For
costs $2.
Or science?
Our
I'm going to spend a science.
Our countries will never be friends.
So I bought the card, and then I can immediately use it because it is the right type.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put, whoa.
What do you mean it's the right type?
Maybe
It's
I don't
the
want
color.
it.
So you can activate the card when you buy it.
Mm.
Actually, I'll hold off because I don't know what's going to happen.
Alright.
So I'll hold off. Eden, our token holders, so the bowls are from IKEA. They're the kid food bowls. And then these awesome felt bags are from Netters. And she sells them, I think, on Etsy. But they're super sturdy, amazing felt that she special orders. And then she sews them together so they're interesting to look at. And they snap together. And
Those are cool.
yeah, we love these.
What card did you get, Steve?
Nuclear agency.
Oh.
For 4.
Well, there you go.
Wait, there was another one?
There was another one.
I just paid double. You did.
I'm buying the railroad.
Why are you smug about that?
You both pollute nuclear, so you take.
Oh, that's
We're
right.
doing the
Nuclear.
agency?
Yeah.
You take a nuclear.
Yep. And it's in your air.
It's probably best to just like not, because it's a really easy rule to forget that you always take from there.
Mm.
Oh yeah, good call.
So just move those away.
Oh, so I should have taken mine from there, which I guess I did.
Yeah.
John did it for us.
John made it work.
John's the best. Okay. And then John
We had to rank all the Johns.
wins.
I think I'm good.
Okay. Do you want to replace?
Oh yeah. You've got energy company, drill an oil well as if you're using the oil drilling space, or that one, or buy an energy die as if you were using the power plant.
Wow.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I think. Well, I have no money. Oh no, I have no science because I spent my science. I'm going to put a worker on scientific research. Sorry,
Okay.
to get a science.
Which card would you like to look at?
I would like to look at the first one. Interesting. Okay.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Overhead camera. I don't know why Eden is asking about the overhead camera. Overhead camera.
I would like to place a worker on the oil drilling.
Getting some oil.
So, let's pollute the water and get 3 barrels of oil.
And that's something you can never remove. Too.
No, you can. You can clean it.
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Nope, you can.
I mean, this is somewhat relevant to my interests.
Yeah. Oil.
Remove 1 oil well token from your environment and return to the journal supply.
Really?
Yeah, right there.
I've been playing it wrong all the time.
Did Rado teach you?
No. Wow, that makes it a lot easier.
Well, solo might be different.
Maybe. Alright. Chemistry. Whoops.
Don't think so.
Chemistry. So I'm gonna get 2 plastics. Science. And pollution. We have 1 pollution left. Before we'll go to water.
So those oil things don't generate more oil. It's just you just get your 3 from dropping it in.
And it just takes 1 cleanup action to clean it?
Yeah.
Wow. That's huge.
Yep. Nuclear is the only one that...
That makes that a lot. Like, the games that I've played, no one goes there because we always assume that...
It's permanent?
Oh,
yeah,
like,
no. You can totally go there.
Yeah. That's cool.
I mean, it's probably easier to take down a derrick than it is to clean up nuclear.
Sure.
I'm gonna go to finance, and I'll go ahead and just get 2 coins.
Thanks for sharing the wealth, Miss Trickledown.
I'll take a coin.
My turn. I would like to generate, so I have this worker and this energy.
Yep.
The energy goes away.
But you get an achievement.
But I get an achievement, which is going to be surprise, surprise. The one that's 1 per oil well plus 1.
Nice.
And then return all workers to my player mat. And then discard all energy. Refine oil, so I can refine however much oil I want.
Yep.
And because I have no dice, I should probably refine some oil. Let's do 3.
There you go. Oops.
3! Ouch. This is possibly the worst roll I could have possibly rolled.
So you get 3 energy, and you pollute 1.
Well, serves me right.
Which triggers...
Global impact!
Global impact!
So I put a pollution...
Ooh!
So if I put a pollution, I can't put oil there, right?
Correct.
Right.
You can't move it once you place it.
Alright, well let's trash the environment, everybody.
It's the moon landing.
Wow, that literally is the worst roll I could have gotten.
Until another global impact card is triggered, players may freely discard science tokens. 1 victory point is gained by the player for each science token discarded. We all score our water. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention. Every time one of these is revealed, it's going to reveal either the air, forest, or water, and then you're going to score your empty spaces for each of those. So each score are water spaces.
Yeah.
Which means Steve and I get 4, Tiffany gets 5.
Interestingly, if you're wondering, all the pollution, or all the energy...
So you would have polluted regardless.
I would have polluted regardless. I
Yeah.
just didn't get much energy for it. And I think probably all the coal pollutes as well. So you just...
Yep.
You need some green energy.
And all the nuclear nukes, which sucks for me.
Yeah.
Because I started with nuclear.
Good job, France.
And then the other thing that those cards do is they wipe one of the areas.
Okay.
My turn. I'm going to buy some solar.
Oh, but my workers go back to my player mat, right?
Yeah, you need to keep your workers separate.
You need to keep your face separate.
So
that's why mine are in
plastic
the bag.
and that for solar. And I will get a barrel. And then I'm going to also go up on the track.
Alright, I have to gather because I forgot to do a thing when I should have. But I can get an achievement, so I'm gonna go ahead and get Healthy Ocean. Because here's to hoping. So I discard all my energy, which I didn't use any of, and get my workers back. And then I'm going to pollute the environment.
What?
With some nuclear.
With some nuclear. Woo! I get 3 energy. And nuclear radiation. So there's that. I'm gonna put it on the forest.
So in order to trigger those, you have to put someone out.
Yeah, you have to go. You would have to go to a government building to trigger to be able to use that.
Oh, I can't just trigger this.
Yeah.
You have to go to a government place first, and then you can do it.
That is fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
But I could, for example.
It's so weird to not have the Mario Kart music just playing in the background.
That's ingrained in your brain. Yeah.
Oh god.
That's funny.
I played Mario Kart all day, and by played Mario Kart, I had it on in the background and wasn't actively playing.
I think I'm gonna go to the government market. Oh, I don't have any money.
Nope.
That's important.
Nuclear. Oh, maybe I am saying it wrong.
Oh, I always thought it was nuclear.
Nuclear.
I don't know.
Nuclear.
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 Nuclear. I don't know. Whatever. I'm from the South. I played the South.
So I'm gonna do scientific research.
Families from the South. I played the South.
I don't even know where the science goes there. And then I am going to use.
You get a peek at a card too.
Oh, and I'm going to use 2 energy to go there and get a steal the science.
Nice.
And then I will peek at any or the next.
Anyone you want, but. Terrible
The
things
red
are
ones
happening.
are really bad. Steve's making. Oh, it's a pretty good place there. There you go.
The horror.
Nuclear. Nuclear.
King Lear.
Nuclear.
King Lear.
Nuclear.
King Lear nuclear. King Lear nuclear.
Nuclear.
Nuke King Lear.
Nuclear.
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 I'm just reading.
Nuke Hamlet. Nuke Romeo. Nuclear.
Damn.
Thanks Shakespeare.
I get 3 and I pollute.
There's like a line across the word environment. It's supposed to be tape holding down the environment postcard, and I keep thinking it's something on the card.
No environment.
Drives me nuts. Okay. I'll tell you what I want, whatever.
Oh, it is tape. I see it.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, you started with oil.
I started with coal
And oil.
and oil.
I started with all the oil in the
Coal?
world.
There's no coal. Oh, you mean dye.
Coal dye.
Yeah.
Coal power
I
plant.
know, I was talking about
you
the
mean
resource.
The barrel? Yeah.
Yeah.
But no money.
What happens if you don't have pollution spaces to place a pollution token?
You
You
immediately
discard
lose.
the you discard the pollution token.
Oh,
You don't flip
If
it
you
to nuclear?
can't place if you can't place on a spot that it tells you to, but you have available spots, you place on another spot.
and then what if it's completely full?
Then you just discard it.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
nice. So fill up your environment full of pollution,
Yeah.
and you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
There you go.
I played SimCity. I know how this works.
Oh god. Okay. I need to go places in my life. I'm gonna send a worker to clean up.
Probably don't go to my country.
So I'm gonna spend a science to clean up. I guess I'll flip both of my nuclears. Whatever. Nuclears. And then I will, because it was a government spot, I will put a energy there and a I'll do another energy there. So I get a steel and a science token back. And now it's Steve's turn!
I can't use
Nice.
my card again, can I? No.
Yay! What? You can't. Not until you gather again.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm excited. I hope you like them. I don't know. I think we just have the small ones. I think she makes small ones and large ones, and I think these are the small ones. So yeah. I will say I do the like OCD person in me kind of wishes that they were all just like monocolor instead of this Frankensteinian one. But I also like the Frankensteinian one because then it means that I could be like, oh, this one's pink, so I can put pink resources in it, or I could also put blue resources in it. So
Yeah, I like the Frankenstein.
I like the Frankenstein, but I also like that we have options.
Did you get the 2 money?
I gave it.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah.
Let's see. What do I want to do with my here? I think I want
The problem with this game is there's no good spot for us to do, like, hey, look, you can see us and the game.
Oh, yeah.
There's, like, once we destroy the world more, and you don't need to see these tokens, we will, yeah.
I'm cool with destroying the world more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll do this. Yeah, that works. There we go. So just have to know that we're missing some tokens. Okay. Yeah, these are great, and the cool thing is that you can
Oh, stick them together.
you can stick them together. So if you break it down, then you can just snap them together, and then you can like put them in your game bag, and then you have two, which is pretty sweet. So anyway, sorry.
Hey, Nathaniel.
Hello. Okay, my turn. I'm assuming.
Presumably.
Undo thing I'm doing.
I can do that. Oh, you already did it.
Yeah. Basically, if you send us cool game accessories that we'll actually like, we'll play with them on camera. that's basically what I mean. Okay, I have like a ton of money and I need to do some very specific things, but I need a thing which I can't apparently get, which is really upsetting to me. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to purchase an oil pipeline for 3, or no, I just get 3, no, I get 3 points at the end of the game. Okay.
It does cost $3 though.
It does cost $3, that was where the 3 was. And then I don't have any government buildings, but I own one now, or industry building, so I will get an oil barrel. Which I was pleasantly surprised when I opened up the box and saw these components. They're very nice.
Was this a Kickstarter game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would like to go to the steel mill for $2.
Hey, Doug!
Build a steel mill.
Did either of yours pollute? Yours did.
Oh,
I purposely did an oil pipeline because they never pollute.
Do I pollute from?
Yeah.
When I build a building, do I pollute from here?
You always draw the pollution from there. I know.
Just kill the air, why don't you?
Right.
I'm gonna get another color.
Okay. I'm going to go.
Get a barrel.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's fine. I was racing.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go and do some chemistry. So I'm gonna swap my oil barrel, and I get 2 plastics, a science, and a pollution. And I will pollute the ocean.
I will generate.
Yeah, the workers are super thick. I actually kept checking the tile, the punch boards, to make sure I wasn't doing something wrong. But yeah, no.
They really are.
They're double thick. I really like them.
I will do 2 oil barrels this time.
Okay. Hey.
There you go.
5 energy,
much
and
better.
I pollute, but I was expecting to pollute, so I will. So, I forget, if I have pollution, do I just place oil over it, or no? I have to clean it before I.
Yeah.
That's the question. But I get 5 energy.
And something happens to us. Industrialization. Immediately place 1 steel on each industry board location. Sorry, Steve.
That's fine. Oh, on each industry board.
So when you go there, you get it.
You get a free steel now when you go to one of those.
Each player gains 1 pollution from the supply and places it on their own environment. So this is where this comes from.
And which one scores?
Water. So
Great! I get 4.
4 for me and you.
I think 4 for everybody.
9.
And then we get a pollution?
From,
Oh, from the supply.
Yep.
Anywhere we want?
Yep.
Let's pollute the oceans.
It's a polluted environment. Okay. Well, that changes things. I kind of want a free steel. Let's get some. Let's get some barrels.
Your accent wasn't Texas enough for that.
Barrels?
There you
We'll
go.
Get some barrels.
There you go. Gotta have the Texas accent.
That's right. So it's
Texas.
cost $1. And
This damn beaver.
I'm
So
also gonna...
this is completely unrelated. But Xena's favorite toy is this.
That darn beaver.
So it was at one point a beaver
With a tail.
with a tail. The tail is long since gone, and the face has been turned inside out. I just realized, and it's been de-stuffed. So it's just the like pelt of the beaver. But when it's on the floor, it's the same size as our cat. So Steve and I continually have to double take when we're walking around the house, or when we like touch it with our feet, or anything like
Or
that.
when the dog, like, at the
It's
corner
like
of our eye
violently
throws
shaking it. But like the other day, I was walking around the house and I was like, "Frickin' beaver!" and I almost kicked it, and it was the cat. And I was like, "Oh my god!" So, and Tina will bring it to bed with her every night, and she likes to drop it on my face. But yeah, she'll just sit there and lick her beaver. So if you ever hear us talk about the beaver, that's what it is. All right,
Nice.
sorry, just had to
Yeah, did you
explain the beaver.
did you
I did
take your
not. I'm gathering. That's mine. Can I have my 3 workers back?
Boop, boop.
Thank you. And then I will do some nuclear. All right. Well, I don't know. The rolling. Are they all 3?
Just the one is 2.
There's okay. It's like I don't know why I keep rolling. Okay. Really horrible. Okay. I just keep saying okay. All right. I'm done.
My turn?
Yes.
I'm going to build. I'm going to do finance again.
Yeah, 3 steel.
And then get. Let's do 4 again.
Hey. Like it.
We don't need this thing here.
You get 2 steel.
Yay!
I'm generating. Yay! 5 and no pollution. We still discard 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Welcome back, Eden.
Okay.
Alright. I am going to go get a geothermal plant. And I'm sending Jim, because Jim's really good with that kind of stuff. So I get a pollution, and it goes in my forests. But these dice will no longer pollute. Well, these dice won't pollute,
Yeah.
which is nice. So, yeah. Oh, and I could go to my oil pipeline. Might as well while I'm there. Alright. Steam turn!
I would like to build a nuclear power plant.
Ooh, going nuclear.
You know what? Geothermal is Jim's middle name. If you could. Jim Geothermal Jones.
Watkins. Not Watkins.
No,
What
Jim,
happened to Jim Watkins?
he's on Mars.
Oh,
Oh wait, no. In the time of this movie,
he's on the moon.
is he on the? No, he's not on the moon.
Oh.
On the time of this movie, he's in France, isn't he? He's
No,
recovering from France.
He's
from
recovering from being lost in France.
Yeah. Mark
Oh,
Watney.
Watney.
Wait, what is
Yeah,
that?
Watney.
Wait, why did you think Jim?
Wait a
It's
minute.
Mark Watney.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
I said Watkins, but I guess
Yeah, I don't.
the family name changed. It was from Watkins to Watney.
But his name is Ryan.
Yeah.
I don't think you're. This
There
joke
was
has gone bad. Steve and I are mildly obsessed with Matt Damon. Matt Damon's movie characters. Not Matt Damon himself, just his movie characters. And the immense amount of money that the American government has spent trying to rescue Matt Damon's characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Done.
Okay. I'm
Healthcare system.
Pollutes the water.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it does. Drugs.
They generate really, yeah.
Yeah. We generate a lot of drugs, and it's really bad. I'm going to build a solar wind plant.
Nice.
Because I want to stop polluting my place. It's like, thanks, France, but could we not? Yeah.
Moving up the UN track was... Oh, that's a thing we do with our country power.
Yeah.
I think it's time to go oil drilling.
Nice.
Let's pollute the land. And then I can spend energy tokens, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So I get 3 oil barrels and 2 steel.
I wonder if it's just us on Thursday for gaming. Are you gaming? Are you available Thursday?
This Thursday? Don't think. Okay. I can double check for now.
No, I mean, it's not a big deal if you aren't, but I'm just trying to plan ahead.
What are you thinking of playing?
Well, we got the new Netrunner campaign, and I was thinking of doing the first one. Yeah.
Oh, that splotch is just part of the board.
Yeah, no, there's a couple of those in the rule book, and I kept being like, fuck!
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, wait, because I made marinara, so I just was like, oh, this red dot is obviously my fault, and it wasn't.
Yeah, I got mine used, and I was like, shit, this is in bad shape. Wait, no.
Okay, I'm going to do cleanup, because my board is atrocious. So I'm going to clean up that one, and I guess that one. Oh, you have them. I was like,
Yeah.
Where did it go? And it's a government spot, and I could do that, but I can't because I don't have anything. So.
Give up your science.
Oh yeah, and I have to give up my science. Yes. So the government. So there's Saving Private Ryan. There's Jason Bourne. Then there is.
I mean, I still maintain. Oh, what's the one? The one in the college.
Oh, Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting. I still maintain Good Will Hunting as part of the canon.
Oh no, yeah, I think it is too. So there's Saving Private Ryan, Good Will Hunting, Jason Bourne, and then there's
The Martian.
No, there's one
No?
before The Martian. There's we've had this discussion so many times and we always forget it. There's one before The Martian.
Because Elysium was after The Martian.
Yeah, but no, there's one before The Martian.
I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna generate.
It's a space program movie.
There was that sci-fi one where he was
I get an
I
achievement.
never saw it, but like, is that Elysium?
I think it's
Yeah.
Elysium. No, there was another one before, like, that came out after The Martian, but is in before The Martian in our thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like he was part of the space program and did really awesome, and so then he signed up to be. He was the commander in The Martian.
Mm.
Oh no! It was The Martian. Yeah, no, you're right. So sorry. It's The Martian, and then it's Elysium, and then it's Interstellar. That's it.
Right. It's good.
I mean, if you want
No,
to
no.
have it.
Floor rolls are just a slippery slope.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Did I just summon the beast? I'm
You
rolling
did. You did that
666.
last night too. Let me see what happens when there's a tie.
You get to choose.
Oh.
Oh.
So do you want to be horrible or do you want to be less horrible?
Let's be less horrible.
Civil rights.
Oh, good.
Do it. So I only have 8 energy tokens. So
You have a
even
couple
though
on
I
your
rolled
card, too.
9. Oh.
We're scoring clouds, so I get 3. Tiffany gets 3.
I get 1.
Take this one. Immediately, in turn order, starting with the active player, each player chooses to either gain a worker or get 5 points.
Oh, right.
I want to work.
I need a worker.
I would like a worker as well.
Wow, we all failed the
And
civil
then,
rights test.
These are gone.
Oh, that clears.
Yeah. I think we might have.
sexy.
No, we did do it.
No, we did do it.
We have barrel for
Hey, Mike.
money. Ooh, those are all kind of.
But yeah, so okay, so Saving Private Ryan, Good Will Hunting, Jason Bourne, The Martian, Elysium, Interstellar. That is the Matt Damon character timeline. And they make sense. If you just keep thinking that he changes his name because he's an immortal, like it makes sense.
Or family members.
No, I like the immortal.
You like the immortal?
I like the immortal thing. Which is why he's so, like, messed up on Interstellar.
Hmm.
Spoilers.
Oh, because he'll never die. He'll just be there. No, you never saw him die.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, you never actually saw him die.
Wasn't there...
Yeah. But, like, we
Okay.
didn't
It's a
see it.
possibility.
I mean, Mark Watney survived a lot, so...
Right. Like, he's just like, well, I guess I'm stranded here again. Spoilers.
Okay, I'm gonna do scientific research. And just throw it.
What would you
I would like to see the one that made Steve drop his jaw. Oh, yeah.
Oh. I get my nuclear power
Oh, yeah.
back.
Oh, that's so horrible. Okay. Oh no, Eden hasn't seen any of them. Okay, we have to like... Sorry.
No spoilers.
Yeah. I think we actually own all of those. We have a thing for Matt Damon. By we, I think I mean I. But he keeps doing like movies that Steve's into.
Did you go?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I did scientific research. Like space done. Also, speaking of space, we got Outer Planets.
Oh,
The expansion.
nice. I would still like to try the
Oh
base
yeah,
game.
for sure. And we've now played it enough comfortably that I think we could play a 3-player game and it
Yeah.
wouldn't be horrendous.
I would like to get an airport
Yeah. you would.
to get more steel, which pollutes the air again. And then I had to pay 2 money for that. Can I use it right away or no?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Have you guys looked into getting Meeple body cams?
One for I'll get my 2 money back
Are they basically
and a
just
point.
Nice.
meeple-shaped cameras? I don't understand. Are they cameras that you put on your meeples? Where are we going with?
Plastic for this, which I will activate to give up a barrel for
Do you
a
have to roll all of your dice?
point.
I think you have to.
You probably
And I will also get a...
Oh no! You can choose to roll 0 or any number of all of your energy dice.
Mm.
Sweet! So I could decide not
Yep.
to...
Guaranteed no pollution. Max 4, though.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm definitely gathering. So if I could have all my stuff back.
You don't have pollution yet. Sorry.
Cameras attached to meeples.
Oh, body cameras for the meeples.
Like tiny little...
I feel like the angle at which you're seeing the board would be pretty low.
Yeah, it wouldn't give a lot.
Well, these would be the ceiling.
Yeah.
We'd just be staring up our noses.
Yeah.
Meeple eye view of the action. For Carcassonne it'd be interesting, except for the farmers. The farmers would just be...
Yeah.
But that's what the farmers do anyway. Oh... What do I want to do? Screw it. I'm gonna roll them all.
Haha.
It's the last time, I swear.
Nuclear accident!
Hey!
Yeah! No nuclear accidents! Ba-da-da-da-da-da. And I get 6 energy. The best! Alright.
For this steel mill, could I use 2 workers if I wanted to get 2
I
steel?
think you can only activate the building once.
I
You
imagine,
can.
yeah.
Yeah.
Until you have to gather again to...
Okay.
Well, no, he has
Free
2
the
spots. on the
Oh,
building.
then no, you can do it.
Oh, really?
again. Yeah, that's why they're separate.
But I mean, can I drop 2 to
Yes.
activate it twice now?
Really?
Yes, you can.
So I can get my 2 steel. And then pay my...
We're very
pay a
serious
steel.
about our streams, Levi.
And
Lummy.
then get another nuclear.
Ah!
Whoa. Definitely down on nuclear. I'm generating. So everyone's coming back.
Lovey. Love it, love it, love it.
Come home, my little ones.
You treat them with such compassion.
I am gonna get one of those. 7.
What was that?
And no pollution.
She
Oh.
growled at me and nudged me for being closer to this.
6, 7.
When are you gonna come over and play Terra Mystica? Love you. Okay. I'm going to do power plant. I'm gonna do a science and a plastic to purchase another green.
Nice.
Yay. Cool. Steve a turn. I guess I could do an oil pipeline, but I keep having oil, so I'll do it. Whatever. Get more oil. Oh, sorry, Eden.
I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna do 4 money to get 2 science.
Nice. I'm gonna do scientific research. Let's see what this is that everyone knows. Oh. Ouch. That's
Just
rough.
keeps escalating.
And I get a science. Okay.
Oy. Steve is one step ahead of me on this one. Okay, I'm going to... What's the bar? What's the fire government building?
Gain $1 for every brown or yellow building you have.
When you put 2.
When you put 2 on it. Yep.
Totally failing my achievements. I think I'm going to go to... I'm gonna peek. Alright, so scientific research. And then I'm gonna peek on the second.
They're all pretty bad.
Yeah, alright. That's pretty bad. Steve is going for the bingo method of pollution, Eden. He currently has 5 spots unpolluted on his board. So yeah,
Yep, there you go.
Steve's gone for that route.
There's a free space in the middle.
Oh, I meant to.
You just went, right?
You,
I
we're
meant to
like...
trigger my building too when I
Okay.
went there. Did you mean to trigger yours as well?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Less than no worker. No. Yeah, okay.
My turn? I'm gonna build another nuclear power plant.
Wow. You took the nuclear. Did you take the nuclear achievement? Or was there a nuclear achievement?
I think he took it.
No.
No?
I took the oil drilling.
No. Okay.
I also keep forgetting that the UN exists. Whoops. Jeremiah, we're like halfway through the game.
Right.
So, yeah. Going pretty quick considering.
I'll go here. Whoops, I don't think it does that.
Oh, I wonder if I could stream at Origins. I bet I could, because I'll have Wi-Fi at the condo.
Oh yeah.
So I could stream on that Thursday with some hot Origin releases.
Do this. Get a little plastic. Get a science. One of those and $2. Okay.
Okay. I am going to do a cleanup with that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up that. And I'll
When
go
can you
ahead
activate
and-
this?
Anytime you put a worker out on the board, so any
Yeah,
turn.
I'll flip that one. Thank you. And then, do I want to remember the UN? Sure. I'll remember that the UN exists. And spend a science and 2 money to go up.
My turn?
Yes.
I'm going to generate, and I can claim an achievement because I have 2 unused, so I will gain influence. And then all the workers go back to my mat. And then 1 temporary oil per barrel. So I'm actually just going to roll my 3 nukes.
Well, you get nuclear waste.
Yeah, but I get 8 energy.
Yeah.
Priorities, I guess.
Let's pollute the water. Yep.
I am going to go. It's $2 now.
Do 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 do.
No.
There's the Manhattan Project Chain Reaction, which is like a card game. And then there's the main Manhattan Project. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in this series.
You activate buildings after you take the main action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just gonna get $2 then. And then I will also activate you to give up a barrel, take a point, and a plastic. And then also
Okay. I am going to. Hi, Xena. I'm gonna go to the government building buying place, and I'm gonna buy the middle one for a science. And I'm realizing I took the wrong achievement in the beginning. And that's my turn. Tiffany, do you guys like deck builders? Or do you mean the game deck builder? Okay, I love deck builders. Steve likes them, but I typically destroy him
I
at
put a
them.
worker out so I can activate this
Yep.
to get 2 more steel.
Nice.
Also, I just want to say, Kabuki Kid, I'm sitting really far away from the laptop, so
And then I will activate that.
it looks like you did something else with
So-
your boyfriend as to why he's asleep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Use your imagination.
There you go. Yeah.
Alright, I'm
Just 1 letter difference.
Pure
Generating.
imagination. Take a look.
And get rid of that. People come home.
Oh, does another achievement go out?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Poop. Alright, that's not so good. So 2, 5. So that's me this, which I'll put here. 5 energy.
Oh, and the crisis.
And then I got the
happens.
crisis.
Yep.
So, nuclear fallout. Beginning
Not my fault.
First, we score the woods, so Steve gets a point.
I get
I
4.
get 5. It's 4. This wipes.
Oh. Hi, Aiden. You were who it was. You never really introduced yourself, so I didn't know who you were.
Beginning with the active player, each player takes 1 nuclear contamination token from the supply and places on a different board location. When any other player later goes there, they have to put it on their board. Yikes.
You guys go in player order?
Yeah.
Whose turn was it? Was it yours?
It's mine, yeah. You probably can't put it on, no. Other people's cards. I will put it on education.
I'll put it on the mining.
Yeah.
You're a dick.
You are a dick. Wow.
But if you want to clean up the environment, you gotta get a little fallout.
So you can go there just to get rid of that token, essentially?
Basically, yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna gather. Such a bummer. Okay, and then 4 workers, and my energy goes over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, I don't want to roll nuclear, because probably gonna get nuclear. Oh, wow.
4.
4 energy! That's fine. Yeah. And Steve's turn. Stranger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go... I don't have money. I'm gonna do finance. 4 for me, 2 for everybody.
He's a giver.
Don't say I never gave you nothing.
Giving the last solar for plastic in that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll also activate my railroad for a steel. Oh, I don't have my plastic. No. And I'll also do that. Should have not gone there. Because I just generated. Where is that?
Okay. I'm going to go and get coal. Mostly just to have 5 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will activate the UN! I don't have any science. I won't do that. Yeah. Okay.
My turn. I will buy a uranium mine with the 4 money that I got. And then I will immediately use it.
And also nuclear pollutes your forest.
Yeah, had it coming.
That's from here.
Oh. I gotta steal.
This has a solo variant. Fun fact for those talking in the chat about solo variants.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah. And it will be a little less difficult now that you know oil platforms can be removed.
Speaking of uranium mines,
I'm gonna go here. Spend $2. Oh, that's actually nice. There's my 4. Yeah. For the national park.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will send some to the work corps to clean up. And then I'll send someone to the national park to get $5. I guess $1 per clear space in my park.
Okay, I'm going to send a worker to do some chemistry.
Hey.
For an oil well, getting 2 plastics and a pollution and a science. And then I will also, I don't need more oil. Never mind.
my turn.
No, I'll do the UN.
You're up to 8.
Oh, actually, no, I won't. Sorry.
Never mind.
I'm gonna drill for more
I'm
oil.
just gonna keep faking out the UN.
So another 3 barrels.
Cool.
And then I'm out of spots to put people or put energy on
I'm gonna generate. So I'm gonna do this. Accept 2 people. Yay! Well, no, but that's right. 4. All those dice. But they don't pollute, at least. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna send this worker to clean up. And they're gonna clean up that nuclear spill that just happened. That's how good I am as a person. Then I will spend an energy there to get another science and to look at the last card.
My turn?
No.
Oh,
Okay. And then I will also go there again. I'm not gonna peek. I'll just get the science. Actually, I will instead spend a science. Now I will actually positively go to the UN. Please move me forward on the UN track. Thank you.
Alright. I'm gonna generate. With my 2 energy, I will take the oil reserves achievement.
So that's the last one you can take.
Yep. Everybody comes back.
We're getting a
Energy.
global impact card
To
too.
here. And then I will roll these 3. Another 8 energy and another nuclear pollution.
Alright.
Bingo!
Chemical spill!
Great.
Oh, jeez. Well, you're good. Score our clouds, so Steve gets 0.
I get 3.
1, 2, 3. I get 3 as well. We wipe the industry. Each player takes 2 pollution tokens from the supply, chooses 1 row, and places both those tokens.
Which is horrendous.
That really sucks.
Okay.
Okay. What do I do?
Nuclear reactor!
I'm gonna go. Here to spend the science to clean up these 2. And also since this one here to clean up that one. Oops. This belong over here. And I'll also send these over here to get $5.
I'm just gonna gather, and I will get this one, and get all my dudes back, and then I will roll. Four again. Did you discard the pollution?
Our last stack.
Yep. Close to game ending.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to build another nuclear power plant.
Okay.
Oh, and then I can do...
Do your browns.
Mm-hmm.
Although I guess there's kind of no point. Because steel currently doesn't get me anything.
Get all that steel.
I mean, science is nice, but it's not like I'm going to build more nuclear power. Yeah, I'm good, I guess.
Hmm.
The chat is discussing favorite deck builders currently.
I think I will. Go to Small Plastics Factory.
I still really love Dominion as a deck builder. I'm totally blanking right now on the game that I was like, ooh, for deck builder. Alright. I will cry. Oh, we need to replenish the.
Oh, I just did.
Well, I'll send one worker to there to buy one on the end, and then I will. Actually, I could use plastic for that instead of money, so I will. And then I will activate it with an energy. Everybody gets one money.
Yay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're all welcome. You're all welcome.
Alright. I'm gonna buy. It's 1 money for 3.
No, it's $4 now for 3.
Right, because it's the market price. That's crazy. I might actually.
Cry Havoc. I like Cry Havoc, surprisingly.
I might actually just
Which
pay
is a deck
steel
builder.
to get a coal.
Cool.
And then I will spend an energy.
And Eminent
turn
Domain.
2 of these.
I like Eminent Domain because there's different. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna generate. So I'm gonna get this. And then people come home. Yay! 6. Okay. No pollution.
So when the game end is triggered when all of the pollution tiles are gone, but we will each get 1 turn, including the person who triggered the end. So, I forgot to mention that previously. Also, thank you for clearing out from the cleanup spot.
You're welcome.
Oh, I have no science!
Oh. Want to research?
Keeps happening, yes. And I don't need to look at anything because I've looked at them all. So I will get a science, and then I will go ahead and put an energy on. I'll do an energy, I think, to get another science and a steel. And then Steve turn.
Finance. 3 for me and 1 for each of you. But then I will place an energy on here, which allows me to give up an energy for 2 more money.
Nice. I'm going to buy the recycling center. And then trigger that and that to do a cleanup. And this for a steel.
Oh, we never
Oh,
restacked that.
Default. 1 VP for every different color dice.
Nice.
Nice.
That achievement is
for
called
you.
Energy Empire.
But you can only get max 4.
I don't know. Maybe you can buy a petroleum dice on the end.
It doesn't have brown. Of any type. 1 VP for energy type, any type.
I guess it's max. Or no, I guess maybe it's just per energy.
Oh, per.
So it's
energy
5.
die. So if you have all 5.
if I got it, I
yeah.
get 5 points. Good to know. Well, I'm gonna clean up now.
Yep.
For real. For realsies. And I'm gonna do my ocean.
Cool.
That's not where those go. Just was throwing pollution into the science bit. Cool. And then I will go be done. Alright, see?
I'm gonna go to the government market and pay $4 for a nuclear reactor.
Oh, Clank is fun. We should play Clank on this stream.
Yeah, I haven't played.
Let's borrow it from somebody.
Yep.
And then I'm not.
Does CloudCap have it for Windows?
Well,
It's usually out though.
No, yeah.
there's kind of no
So
reason.
the problem
not
with
to
these
spend my
streams is
energy.
there's just like not. There's just not enough. Like
So
too
we
many
have
games
3
come out, and then
science.
there's like a backlog of
I know.
games. Yeah.
So 3 science, and then a steel, and then I can look at those.
I definitely am undervaluing the cards because I can't really read the text on them, so I'm just kind of like not even bothering with them, and that's gonna screw me really
Right.
bad.
Oh, I can be paying 2 science instead of 4 money.
Mm-hmm.
Is it alright if I did that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I should have been paying for that with steel. I was like, why is all these why are all
Right.
these resources useful? So
What to do?
2 science.
Oh, it's okay.
Buy this.
Sorry, I'm just reading chat.
Oh.
Jeremiah asks, does Energy Empire seem a little dry to me, or is it that the cat is not jumping on the table? The cat is not jumping on the table, which is adding to the dryness. It's also like the turns are super fast, so we don't have a lot of downtime to talk. Like every time I sit to talk with you guys on the chat, it becomes my turn instantly.
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of which, it's my turn. I'm gonna gather.
Okay. Yeah. It's hard to pass it up.
Does the game end? When does the game end?
Like we get one more turn when the last hit token is taken. So I'm thinking that you're gonna end the game.
Alright, did you discard one for me? And then I need all of my workers back. Please. Cool.
Oh, and you're done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm also gonna gather. Can't get an achievement, doesn't matter. Workers come back.
Oh, I got 4 energy.
Energy goes away,
Basically, just keep getting 4
and
energy.
then let's roll everything. I must do a nuclear thing, but it's fine because my country is a nuclear wasteland.
Yes.
And I
Steve's
get
polluted
9,
everything.
10, 11, I get 13 energy, but these are limited, so I can only get 10.
The skill is discarded. Global impact. We score the motion, which sucks.
Yay! It's like I knew.
Until another global impact is triggered, all players will pay $1 extra to buy any structure.
Yep.
Even when playing with steel, plastic, or science. Shoot.
So we each get one last turn? Or
Yeah. We
This
each
is
get.
my last turn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a sucky card. I think it's still my best bet. Oh no, I'm not gonna get up there. No. That's worth 5 points. But that's worth 5 points as well.
So ours
Yeah,
easy.
that
Just gotta
makes more
wait.
sense.
We're in the last seconds.
I'll go there. Spend $3. discard. And then I'll clean up
Just hang out for a sec, Z.
and get $5. Oh wait, no. Get $6.
What is the middle government card?
Legislature.
Pay $1 from your own supply onto any. Place $1 from any supply onto any board location to gain a victory point.
But only $1.
We can do it twice though.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to just gather and pick up that.
Do you think you have? I think you have 5. Okay.
5 what?
I thought you had more than 5.
Oh, right. No, that's 5
I think
exactly.
that's 5 on the button.
Nice.
Yep. We stopped for Mr. Steve. Let the puppers out. Hello, puppers.
All right. What would you like to do?
Oh my god, 1 for Steel Reserve. That's great.
There you go.
Money is. Does money have a conversion to victory points?
Yeah, I know it's raining. You gonna go?
No. There's an achievement card that gives you money.
Or are you out of water?
Points.
Is that what you want? Are you gonna
It's a tiebreaker.
So
So
you
Okay,
want the door
that's-
and bark? Not sure if that's what your goal
Okay.
was.
I'm actually just gonna buy oil, so I'm gonna pay 5
Mm-hmm.
to buy 3 oil.
Nice.
And then I can use another worker
Yep.
to spend 2 to go up on the UN.
You can also use your building to get $2 and a point for a barrel as well. Your yellow building. Since you only need 5 barrels.
So what do I only need 5 for?
I'm assuming you have an achievement that gives you points for barrels.
Oh, it's maximum 5 points per
Maximum 5.
achievement.
Yeah.
I said that while you were building steel towers.
Then I will use a worker to get 2 money and a point.
Yep.
Okay, that makes more sense.
All right, game is over. Final scoring first.
I thought this meant maximum 5 achievements.
Well, it does that too.
That's right there. Maximum 5.
Ah,
And then-
it's max 5.
Yep.
Max. It's 5 by 5.
5 by 5. First, BP for structures. So we have
Oh, I did not get.
11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 30, 53.
Yeah, John destroys.
Yep. 19, 22.
22, so that puts you at 35.
Yep.
Tiffany has
Not a lot.
13. So that's 37. Alright. Energy dice, 2 VP for energy per energy dice.
I get 10
4,
points.
so 8. I get 8.
47.
I get 10, so 45.
United Nations track, so I get 18.
No.
Nice.
That's
I get 12, so 57.
achievements.
Okay.
Fun part.
So I get 5 for my
Not a
healthy
lot.
clouds, 5 for my healthy
5,
clouds,
5, 5,
5 for my money,
4,
5,
5.
and 4. So that's
14.
19.
I get 14.
24,
I'm there.
so 61, 81.
Environment. So
Oh, yeah.
1 VP for each included space, and then color bonuses.
Oh, sorry, guys.
10, 12, 14,
5.
17.
Oh, because it's
10.
for the space
Yeah.
and for the row.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give me 10?
17.
And then another 5. So. Yep.
And that's it.
You know, I'm just happy that I beat Steve with his massive amounts of pollution. Like, if Steve had beaten me, and when I tried so hard to clean my environment, I would have been really upset. So that's Energy Empire. That was, like, really fast from our
It's a fast
perspective. It was very quiet though on the chat end. I'm sorry.
You know what I like? In Power Grid, we have sort of, I guess you could say, a family tradition of used resources going in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes. And you did that in the game.
Right, so in this game, there's actual consequences for dumping all your used resources in the Gulf of Mexico, unlike in Power Grid. So this does actually somewhat
It gives
punish.
you a real sense
We should
of...
play Power Grid now. But Power Grid would take way too long.
We would.
You can play Power Grid, the card game.
We could play Power Grid the card game. It takes about as long. Also,
Really?
it's been a long time since Steve read the rules, and I've never read the rules. So,
I read them once, probably.
but it's on our to stream shelf. That would have been a perfect double heading.
Yeah.
So the final scores: John is winning /1 with 115 points. I got second with 84 points, and Steve is last with 81 points.
John, what would you say the major components of your strategy were, which seemed to involve
Building an
building a lot of
Building
buildings
an
and an
engine
engine?
with buildings, going up the UN track early, and then getting a lot of solar, so I didn't have to take a lot of pollution.
Mm-hmm. So you didn't have to waste actions on cleaning it up.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like starting with nuclear
Yep.
really tied me down.
Getting buildings that let you clean up for...
I almost got
Free,
that one early,
essentially.
and then I was like, I'm never going to clean up.
It's really nice.
Why do I want that?
You
I
are
never,
the worst.
I never took the cleanup action.
Yep.
I've played the solo 3 times now.
Oh yeah.
And the solo game's interesting because you need to go up all the way on the UN track. You're the only one person there, so you don't get the leader. But that's one of the objectives, otherwise you lose. And then you need to get at least
Nice.
20 points from your achievements.
Cool.
Oh wow.
So you need to get achievements and actually get points for them.
Which makes sense.
And there's only 2 tokens on each one.
So you have 12 turns, I guess?
So many
Ish?
bits.
Oh, but you can also
But
pull
with
other
buildings.
ones from buildings.
Yep, so if you're building a lot of buildings, it can go real fast.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. It's almost over a little bit too quick, but I guess that's better than the alternative.
Yeah,
That's all right.
you don't want the engine to just be.
Yeah, you just run it,
Crazy.
run it.
John building
Yeah.
the recycling center in the national park.
So yeah, I totally would do a stream of Power Grid if any of us here knew how to play it. But
WTG, John.
Way to go, John.
Oh, thank you. The kids are saying these days.
no, I think that's an older one. But yeah, I've heard that Power Grid the card game has a lot. The flow of stuff is really weird, and so there's somebody made a flow chart to help with it, and it's still really crazy.
It wasn't too crazy. Okay, I haven't played it. When I read the rules, it seemed pretty close to Power Grid, with just some procedural differences. So I don't know. I would like to play it to see. It didn't seem too wacky to me from reading, but maybe in play.
Yeah. Fan live play. Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it. I would have done better if I had paid attention to the cards.
What were the
That was a
other
crucial part of the
potential countries?
Soviet Union,
Soviet Union,
China.
China, Great Britain, United States, India, France, West Germany, Canada, Japan, Iraq. Are there any others? Or is this it?
That's
I
it.
guess that's it. Cool. So 10 different possible countries.
Right.
And they all have interesting and unique ways to go up the UN track.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think this was the dice bag. How dare I?
The United States is oil and money.
Yeah, and all of them usually give you the resources you need to go up on the track
Oh, right away? Oh,
right
yeah.
away.
Did I just jump from
So
one
you-
identical bag to another? I did. Yeah.
Wait, does that one give you 2 dice?
Oh, which one? Sorry. India, no dice. United States, no dice. Great Britain, no dice. China, no dice. Soviet Union, 1. France, 1. Iraq, none. Japan.
Oh, I think I saw that as a blue.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
But, so, actually... Oh, West Germany.
Why do I keep doing this?
So, China and India both get an extra worker, and then West
Oh,
Germany and
extra
Soviet
workers, nice.
Union get coal power plants, and
Yeah.
then France gets nuclear power. The United States gets luxury oil science into it.
Yeah, cool. It's thematic.
They did not include enough bags
Yeah.
in this game. Interesting. Well, we can do the cards in that, I guess. The big cards.
Could also get more bags.
Well, I think we got it.
Yeah.
The cards are different enough sizes.
You need an achievement bag too, though.
I'll just toss them all in there.
All
Yeah.
cards in here?
Yeah, just go crazy.
Oh, extra
This
bag.
is wild.
Alright, fine. I'll pull out a phone.
I mean, this is a bag that we can put something in.
It's very tiny and it won't work. It's too small.
It can still work.
It's too small. Those were the player score track token thingies, so...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
They can just go in the player bags. But yeah, what...
Okay. Coolest. Alright. Things and stuff. I mean, it really is an engine builder. The worker placement, I like how it adds restriction to placement in the, like, have to place more
Right.
energy.
But it's not blocking.
Yeah, which is interesting because, basically there's two different currencies that you have to deal with. There's your workers as a currency, and then there's the actual energy. And so if you're like, oh, I'll just get more workers, it's fine, like that won't help you if you're not producing enough energy
Right.
to be able to compete essentially with the market, which I think is really interesting. I liked it. I want to play it again where I'm sitting closer enough to read the cards without a glare.
Mm.
So the problem is streaming. And then I also pay attention to the chat. And then blah, 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 blah.
If there was more light over there, puppy cam would be pretty great.
Alright.
There was some tail chase.
So yeah. Doo-doo-doo. The 2-player adds some neutral workers to block spots.
Mm-hmm.
And the solo game, John was saying it adds some... Basically, you're going for various achievements,
Mm-hmm.
and then you also still have the neutral players blocking.
Yeah, even more so.
Yeah. And so the neutral players blocking, you have to, like...
You always have to use energy to go to that spot.
Yeah.
It's all the buildings for 2 players, and then it adds the dice spot, the cleanup spot, and the solo game.
Definitely feels like more engine building than worker placement, just because the spaces aren't super constrained. You're basically adding more spots
Right.
with the buildings.
Yep.
Like that's more.
Yeah, it's almost like if you build your engine right, the workers will come. Like, the workers and the energy will come. It'll be pretty easy and it won't be like a big deal to get more workers or energy if you build your engine right.
Which is kind of
So-
satisfying because some of our favorite worker placement games have that different vibe where like everybody is like nail biting and fighting over the same spots in like Caverna or maybe Feast for Odin or something where there's like a couple spots that you need and you're banking on that, and this you can just kind of build around it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it feels like it's more about the engine. Whereas early game it's more about the worker placement.
Oh yeah, so PDX Age is this weekend here in Portland.
Alright.
Are you going?
I already got my allowance for the weekend gaming.
I was like, why is that so loud? Or why is it so hard to lift? It's because you were kneeling on it. Leaning. I feel like I'm closer. It's so nice. How often do you guys go to Cloud Cap games? I'm there a couple times a week, but not to like. I'm there to work. I don't go there to play games, typically. So I'm there at like the beginning of game night usually, but I leave like actually no, that's not even true. I leave at like 5, so that doesn't even count. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I used to go a lot, but this became my
now,
Right.
night.
yeah, now you came here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we go to Cloud Cap. I mean, I'm there every other day, it feels like. Like, I'll go tomorrow and I'll be there most of the afternoon. So yeah, but usually if we play games, if it's not at Cloud Caps, like, if it's not at an event, At Cloudcap, we're typically playing games here or at John's house, which we haven't done in a while. Yeah, that's basically, where we play. So, but, cool. Yeah, we'll have to check out, a few of you have mentioned checking out the original Manhattan Project, which is something I've wanted to check out, so we'll have to see if we can find somebody with a copy to loan.
Yeah.
As for PDX Age, I think Steve is planning to go Saturday.
I'm going to attempt to make it.
Cool.
So I think the plan is he's going to be there all day Saturday. And then I'll be there in the morning, I think. And then I have to go to work in the afternoon. So, and then in the evening. And then I will be back super late at night to pick him up. And maybe play a game. But I might be tired. So we'll see. But if you're going to PDX Age here in Portland this weekend, you can play games with one or both or all of us. No, you're not going.
No.
That's not going.
Parent-teacher conferences Saturday.
Yeah. Wow. On a Saturday?
Yeah, right?
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Well, it's because she's in preschool, right?
Preschool.
Okay. I was like, I don't think they do that with public schools.
No.
Because the unions.
Who wants to do it on Saturday?
Yeah. Okay. That's still horrible.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
Makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Could ask if we got role player yet?
We did not get role player. We played it at a friend's house last night. And we discussed it, and we decided that it wasn't a game for our collection. We both enjoyed playing it, but it's a little long, and there's like a lot of manipulation stuff, and it's enjoyable. It's not bad, but we actually played the expansion, which is coming to Kickstarter late in May, and we really liked it with the expansion. And I even made the comment of like, I don't know if I could play this or would want to play this without the expansion, which is probably a good sign for the expansion.
Yeah.
But even with the expansion, it's just not a game that we would want to play. Like Steve would probably want to play it solo. Maybe it's kind of a vibey game like Steve would want, but there's lots of other games in a similar vein.
It's very much about dice, optimization of your dice and getting it exactly where you want, and it's dripping with theme, which is fun. But definitely, I had a lot of fun, and at the end of it, I was like, man, I want to play Sagrada now. Just because it's a little tighter and kind of doing the same thing, which is funny because I've only played Sagrada once, but I had that itch. So we'll see. I would definitely like to play it again.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I ordered it.
Yeah.
I didn't Kickstart it.
Definitely be down to play role player anytime. It just didn't seem like something we'd be like, oh yeah, let's play that together.
Yeah. We might borrow our friend's copy to do a stream with. Maybe we have such a giant backlog. And the thing is the backlog's never gonna get better.
No,
It
just keeps growing.
The goal is to just keep on top of it, so that it doesn't get insane, like it did when we came back from Essen. So, yep. Oh my goodness, everybody's asking everything. Have you played Insider yet? Yes, we played Insider. We actually played it at Essen with two French-speaking gentlemen at lunch, and they were complete strangers to us, and it was rather enjoyable in that way. There was some language barrier stuff, which was kind of funny.
Kind of made it fun in a way, or made it interesting. So.
Yeah, and then I played it with 8 or 10 people, and that was a lot of fun with that group. It's basically 20 questions. It's 20 questions with a trader.
Huh.
So it's interesting. I liked it. So yeah. There's also the Murs here and saying the Kentucky Derby is this weekend. So yeah, Murray's gonna play Long Shot and Winner's Circle. I've heard Long Shot's amazing.
Don't forget Camel Cup.
It's a different, yeah.
Or Camelot.
Camel
Cup.
Yeah.
Controversial.
Doug wants to know, Steve, have you tried Hands in the Sea?
I'm not familiar with Hands in the Sea. I haven't tried that.
That's fun. So yeah. Awesome. Well, I think we have enough time that I think we're going to play another game. I don't know if we're going to stream another game. We might just play a game without you, Internet.
It does happen.
It does happen occasionally. Because I'm looking at our shelf and I'm like, what could we play in this time period that we already know the rules for that needs to be streamed?
Probably not something on the stream backlog.
Yeah. I mean, Xanadu maybe, but I don't know if we can get that.
I don't think I want to lose that badly.
I don't want to use that much of my brain, if we're going to be completely honest.
Xanadu is painful in a good way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta be full. Well, I would play it without the cameras watching at not full strength, but I'm not gonna play it with the cameras watching when I'm not at full strength. If that
Too much
if that makes
profanity.
sense. Yeah. So they're like, oh, mean. That's funny. I mean, if I spot a game in the next however many minutes, then I'm like, oh yeah, we should play that. If nothing else, we will be streaming on Thursday. I think right now it's just gonna be Steve and I. We have some people that have recently moved into town, which are super awesome. And then that made other people remember that like they could leave their house, which is kind of funny. So we might have somebody join us on Thursday. We might just be the two of us. If it is the two of us, I think we will be playing the Netrunner, the first game in the Netrunner Terminal Directive campaign, which is it's a 2-player legacy campaign set in the Netrunner universe.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think that is the plan for Thursday's stream, unless somebody else joins us. And yeah. There we go.
Oh, we don't have 13 minutes, but I think I saw it at Guardian. It's,
And Cloud Cab. We had it.
13 days mini.
Yeah, it takes 13 minutes to play. It's the same, like, thing. So basically...
Mini Twilight Struggle.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Because 13 days is mini Twilight Struggle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool. Alright, well, thank you, everybody, again, for watching.
Thank you.
If the stream randomly goes up again, I'll tweet about it. But I think right now we're just gonna play a game without you. So we're just gonna start at the colonist. We still have to punch
Start
our
in
copy.
age 4.
Oh yeah, just do age 4 colonist. The setup would take forever.
We just set it up and then that's the game.
That's the game. Yeah.
We'll do the
Yeah.
setup and then we'll just score
I
it.
think Travis from Low Player Count was talking about starting from age 4, and it took him over an hour just to get started.
No, I believe it.
Like
Yeah,
picking the buildings, and
Yeah.
like cutting in and out with a piece of paper, and be like, wait a minute, no, I can't do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, because you don't want your engine
You
just
get like
awful.
$160
start
or
up.
something like that. So it's like,
Yeah.
It was hard starting in age 2 when you
Yeah.
got like 20 something.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Wow.
Yep. Crazy. Oh, if we had the technology, I would totally stream Mario Kart Deluxe 8 right now.
We just need it picture in picture.
Well, we
Where-
have to get
when
the HDMI converter.
But when it plays itself, just in the corner.
Oh, yeah, we could just have it playing constantly.
Yeah. Cool.
I'll say it the way I want, Kabuki Kid. Alright, cool. We'll see you all
Nuke
Thursday.
King Lear. Nuke King Lear.
Nuke King
Nuke
Lear.
King Lear.
Nuke King Lear.
That's right.
Yep. Alright, cool. Alright, good night,
night.
everybody.
Good night, Internet.
And then we keep talking for a couple seconds
Good
Yeah.
because
Don't push the
of
button.
delay. Da-da-da.
So I gotta look at
Ah, my phone was being supported by that. I think that was long enough. Maybe.
Yep.
What do you think?